MyJobQuote.co.uk, alternatives to MyJobQuote.co.uk.
So I'd say the main alternative to MyJobQuote.co.uk is Checkatrade.com. It helps people come through, might want, let's say, a roofer, a plumber, electrician.
Yeah, so my next alternative to MyJobQuote is, today we are going to be discussing websites like MyJobQuote.co.uk, alternatives to MyJobQuote.co.uk, and we're joined with James. So let's get started. What are some alternatives to MyJobQuote?
So I'd say the main alternative to MyJobQuote.co.uk is Checkatrade.com. If you head on over to Checkatrade, you can get a listing put on there and it helps you generate leads. It helps people come through, might want, let's say, a roofer, a plumber, electrician, whatever the industries that you're looking for, to go onto that website and generate several different quotes from different tradespeople.
Yeah, so my next alternative to MyJobQuote is probably going to be Bark.com. And very similar to what James just mentioned with Bark.com, you go in, set up a profile, you also get a directory as well. And you also fill in like what services you provide. And then you start basically getting leads. It's also a credit-based system. So like, let's say, for example, £100 gives you 100 credits, and every single lead might be 20 or 30 credits. Now, one thing that I would be slightly wary of when it comes to Bark.com is that for every single lead that you get, it is shared. So for example, if you've got 5 other competitors in the same area, you might be bidding against each other for that lead. So you will be driving yourself down when it comes to that. So they're not exclusive leads just for your business. So bear that in mind when it comes to Bark.com.
Yeah, and I think on that, I think the best alternative to MyJobQuote is FatRank.com. They provide exclusive leads that are in real time and that guarantee a return on investment. So head on over to fatrank.com, see whether you qualify for their lead generation service. If you do, it's a commission-based lead generation service that doesn't share leads. It is exclusive leads for yourself, and then you're able to then price up the jobs directly and win jobs at the right price.
Yeah, so the next alternative to MyJobQuote.co.uk is Rated People. Now, Rated People, what they basically do is they pull in like your reviews, your case studies, and that's how you basically get listed on that website. Again, I do believe it is a credit-based system, so just bear that in mind. One thing to bear in mind with all of these websites is not they all won't be able to generate leads in your specific area. So if you only cover a small area, you might want to do a little bit of due diligence and figure out, do they actually generate leads in Blackpool, for example? Because some of these websites, they just don't. So bear that in mind when you are signing up to any one of these websites.
Yeah, for sure. And another great alternative to MyJobQuote.co.uk is MyBuilder. So MyBuilder is a great platform. If I was a builder, I'd be getting a listing put on there and trying to make certain I'm getting like as many different reviews and testimonials as I can being shared on that platform. And yeah, there's a lot of people that go on to mybuilder.com to want tradespeople, whether it's a roofer, whether it's a plastering company, whether it's a joiner, whatever it is that they might be looking for. You want to try to get your business listing put onto MyBuilder.
And my last one is Premium Yell. So again, Yell used to be a massive book. Now it's online. They also have an app as well. And they also do Premium Yell listings as well. So I believe it's like it's between £5 to £1,000 last time I checked. But if you are going to be going with like a Premium Yell listing, you want to make certain that first of all, you're tracking the leads coming in from Premium Yell, so whether it's phone calls, whether it is contact form submissions, so you're very easily able to tell like, okay, these 25 leads have come from my Premium Yell listing. And you also want to make certain that you're tracking from all of those leads how many of those leads are turning into actual paying clients as well. So don't just look at clicks, don't just look at lead form submissions, look at how many have actually converted into paying customers for your business. So many business owners, they just don't do that, and they end up spending 12 grand a year on Premium Yell, and they just don't see any ROI. So just bear that in mind if you are going to be going with any premium directories.
Yeah, for sure. And if you are, like you said, if you are looking for alternatives to My Job Quote, you're obviously trying to look to see that you're wanting more inquiries, you're wanting more leads to help grow your business. Make certain you head on over to fatrank.com, fill in the form and see whether you do qualify. If you are watching this and you feel that we've missed any alternatives to myjobquote.co.uk, leave a comment on the comment section, let us know, and then obviously we can check out any other tradesmen and tradespeople websites in the UK.